you see what Patrick Mahomes did this past Sunday? I mean, he had 359 yards in the first half. This is the best mark in the NFL in the last 40 years, according to the Live Sports Bureau. Kansas City is still the overwhelming favorite to win the Super Bowl at plus 275. So nice to talk to everybody again. This is your Super Bowl odds vid post Week 12 edition, even though Week 12 is not in the books yet because we have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens coming up on Wednesday. Okay, so speaking of the Ravens, they're at plus 2,500. They dropped. They've dropped big time since the beginning of the season. They were right around plus 600, but recently they were at plus 2,000. Now with the whole COVID deal, Lamar Jackson getting COVID, they're at plus 2,500. Might be an option here as they get healthy toward the end of the season. I mean, they were a 14-2 team last year. I think they sneak into the playoffs. You just never, ever know. Indy falling. Plus 3,300 now after getting blown out by Tennessee. Tennessee's at plus 2,200 now. Boy, they look good. With Derrick Henry running all over this Colts defense, right? So the Colts giving up a lot on the ground. They don't run the ball. Phillip Rivers is not very good. He's very average. He's at the end of his career. If Indy's defense does not hold up, it might be tough sledding in the playoffs. But, you know, I mean, they're at plus 3,300 does offer some pretty good value. Arizona was recently at plus 2,500. They're at plus 4,000 after losing to New England. And I think this could be an interesting one just because Kyler Murray's not healthy, right? So Kyler Murray gets healthy, Arizona, I think their offense is going to get better again, right? They only scored 21 against Seattle. They only scored 17 against New England. Okay, so with Kyler Murray running the ball like he usually does, I think Arizona will be better. So Arizona dropping to plus 4,000. Let's hope he gets healthy, right? The Raiders, big droppers. Oh, the Raiders, big droppers are not plus 66. I mean, really, the Raiders, I'm telling you, man. Right when you want to get, excited about the Raiders. Oh, because they played so well. 3 straight wins. Oh, they almost beat Kansas City, and Derek Carr was wonderful. Derek Carr goes out there, suffers 3 fumbles, right? I mean, he got sacked 3 times with 3 fumbles. He had an interception return for a touchdown. That was 5 turnovers in that game. I mean, it's really hard to take the Raiders seriously sometimes. Right when I get excited about the Raiders, I try to avoid the Raiders. And then they start playing well. I'm like, I got to talk about the Raiders. And then I get excited about the Raiders, and then they go to Atlanta and lose 43-6. I mean, it's just, it's very, very disturbing. The 49ers were ready to put a fork in them. They're now at plus 6,600. After beating the Rams. The Rams are another one, right? They're at plus 1,600. I mean, but losing in San Francisco twice this year. I mean, really, Rams? I mean, come on, man. So the 49ers are plus 6,600. And it's kind of a similar deal to teams that, want to get healthy here by the end of the year, maybe do something in the playoffs. Obviously, San Francisco saved their season with this win. They're now 5-6. But they got the whole COVID thing coming in the next 3 weeks. They don't have a place to play. They don't have a place to practice. It's going to be tough sledding there for San Francisco. But you never know if Garoppolo comes back there in week 16, 17, or whatever. And also George Kittle comes back. Garoppolo's probably going to come back sooner. You never know with San Francisco, man. They did go to the Super Bowl last year. We know this. Okay. Others that moved up. How about New England? New England is at plus 12,500. The Patriots, they had 69 yards passing in this past Sunday against Arizona, and they still won the game. I mean, they had less than 200 yards, and they still won because they find a way. And teams that find a way, especially experienced teams with great coaches, you never know. New England is at plus 12,500. Washington and New York are up to plus 10,000. And you know what? To me, they are the favorites to win the division right now. Washington came in this week number 1 against the pass in the NFL. Okay? They got a really nice defensive line. We know this. Alex Smith doing okay. Antonio Gibson, nice player. All right? Terry McLaurin. So I think Washington's got a good chance to win their division. Plus 10,000 to win the Super Bowl. It's not going to happen. The Giants also. 3 straight wins for the Giants to move all the way up to plus 10,000. Right? Judge is doing a good job. Their coach, Joe Judge. Daniel Jones just got hurt. He's going to be out a couple weeks. That's going to hurt him. But you got to like what the Giants have done here in the last few weeks. Okay? Interesting week. How about New Orleans? right? I didn't mention who. I really wanted to mention the Saints in this video. Okay, the Saints are at plus 600 to win the whole thing. And boy, did they look good. 2 straight wins without Drew Brees. Their defense is playing lights out. They've won 8 straight games, and I know we're not even taking this last game into consideration, right? Because Denver didn't even have a quarterback for the game in the 31-3 win. But the Saints, boy, do they look wonderful. Drew Brees coming back. He might even be a little rested coming back. Rest those ribs, Drew. Rest those ribs. Broke 11 of them. That's a lot of ribs broken, man. 11 out of 24. That's a lot. That's almost 50%, okay? You got to protect those lungs. But the Saints, man, if he comes back and he comes back firing on all cylinders, I'm still waiting for the Drew Brees, Michael Thomas show to start. What if it starts by like week 14? Get to the playoffs with that defense playing like that? You never know. The Saints are plus 600. Okay, guys, that was your week 12 Super Bowl odds vid. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. We will talk soon. For everything regarding the world of betting, you can go to oddchart.com. Bye-bye.